there, I'm Fearnot, and welcome back to my channel. As of me recording this, KCON Germany is right around the corner, and so I decided I want to talk about not really my predictions, but more so my dreams. Manifestation is often a work for me, so I'm gonna give it a chance this time as well with my dream setlist for some of the artists I'm gonna see there. I chose 5 song picks per artist for each of my setlists because even though the artists won't probably have as much time at the actual KCON, this is my dream setlist, so I don't care. And there's also more room for creativity in this way as well. I'll start with the rookies, because there's not that many options, so it'll be way less difficult to choose the best songs for them. ILLIT only have 4 songs in their debut mini-album, so it will be very easy to just give them these 4, but no, that would be too simple. I would start their performance as their journey did, so if ILLIT, then I need My World, which is actually my favorite ILLIT song, then Midnight Fiction, which seems to be overall the generally most liked B-side, Lucky Girl Syndrome, which not only seems to be some people's favorites on the mini-album, but also I would say the most defining ILLIT track so far. And last but not least, we won't have Magnetic, because honestly, I'm so tired of it. It's been everywhere since it came out, and it's time to move on. So if they won't perform a whole new song, I'd suggest the cover of Stacy's Bubble. The song would fit them well both concept-wise and with its message as well, and it would be a great finale of the performance. And maybe it could even be a little teaser about how they're going to expand themselves as artists moving forward. Izna are up next, and they didn't even debut it, so there are literally only 4 songs from Island 2 to choose from, and so we're gonna do them all. EVNNE, or in other words, I'll Always Love You, will be the opener, cause it's in my eyes the best song from the show and even has some lyrics from my favorite contestant. After that, we get Fake It and Trip, cause that gave them way better songs than Meow. No, seriously, like I'm not making fun of them, but what even was that song? From there, we'll go to our obligatory cover, which is gonna be Wadada by Kepler in this case. From one week one girl group to another, I believe they have what it takes to pull it off well, and will bridge perfectly into the finale being the final love song. If it really was in my dream, we also get the other 5 party contestants to join them, and it will be the peak of fan service to me. Staying in the 5th gen for now, Kiss of Life has built quite a name for themselves with their talent, but their discography is just as great in my eyes. If they only got to perform 2 songs, there would be a very easy choice for me, since I believe 2 of their B-sides really come above the rest, and that is Says It, the most wholesome song with laid-back sentimental instrumental and obviously beautiful vocals, and Te Quiero, the song that makes you shake ass and at the same time ugly crying because of how beautiful and emotional the delivery is. They're my favorite Kiss of Life songs as of now, but I'm ready for my girls to top themselves in the future. But before we get there, since I decided it's 5 songs for everyone, I'm gonna cheat and all 4 of the Kiss of Life girlies will start with their solos. Each is given a segment around 50 seconds, and then we'll go into the Midas Touch bridge, when they all come together. After that, we get Te Quiero and By My Neverland, which is also my favorite of theirs, and end with Says It and all cry together. Perfection. However, if they don't feel like performing so many B-sides and would prefer a cover, let's do Bad Camp by Sabrina Carpenter. Since Belle is a fellow Sabrina Carpenter stan, and was even before it was cool, I've seen plenty of people online saying that it would be a great fit for them. And they're right. Belle's voice is perfect for the chorus, Julie would slay the verses, and Nadi with Hanel would take care of the rest of the vocals. I understand if Hanel wasn't comfortable with the lyrics, and then I'd give them my favorite song of Sabrina's, Sue Me, which I think would really highlight Hanel's voice especially. Next up, I'm going to talk about Dreamcatcher, who are such a unique K-pop group. Like, I don't think they are given enough credit in general, but more so for the flavor they bring into the genre. I wish they could finally really get into the public eye, but maybe they need a Kingdom free, I guess. Anyways, I wanna see them perform Mason, which is probably not how that word is pronounced, but I guess my long obsession with Miracle's Ladybug didn't help me out this time. But either way, we support environmentally responsible queens. Then we'll have my favorite Dreamcatcher title track ever since it came out, which is Because, and that song in particular always blows my mind. I love how it's incredibly hype, but the members' vocals mixed in a way that they're still literally just girls. The mianification in K-pop is crazy. No, but I actually love that. Talking about my favorites, Fairy Tale is up next. To me, that's all I'd want in a B-side and more, so of course it had to be there. Honorable mention to Fireflies, which is another of my favorite Dreamcatcher B-sides, but I simply didn't manage to put it in my list as I chose more hype songs than emotional ones. Following that we have Bon Voyage with sweet angelic vocals, and last but not least, they are gonna perform Justice, but without the terrible vocal effect in the chorus. And then my life would be complete. Trouble. Moving on to boy groups, I'm so excited for EVNNE. Well, first of all, I gotta support all my Boys Planet boys, and second, they make such great B-sides and now even title tracks. They obviously have to start with Trouble. I don't make the rules, that's just how it works. Then we're gonna jump into B-sides. First with Keep On, or KO, which keeps all the energy as the best song on the Unseen mini album, only for your text to shake things up, bring a more acoustic vibe as my favorite Target Me track. And finally, we get the Ride or Die era with EXO, which is, fortunately for them, way better than ENHYPEN's, and the whole segment concludes with Better Love, which is gonna actually destroy me live. But I really need to see it, especially if they're truly disbanding in 6 months. With the boys, my wishes are very simple. Give me nectar. It's such a beautiful song and I need to see it live, or I'm gonna lose it otherwise. But I guess I'll also lose it if they play it, so I'll probably lose it anyway. Did I like anything from Fantasy Part 1? Fortunately, I've already seen Lip Gloss live, but I definitely wouldn't mind seeing the best boy group song since Hello Future again. And other than that, Passion Fruit would be another great fit, but the whole Christmas in August is a masterpiece, so any song from it would be great. I'd also love Whisper, aka their most underrated title track, but since they don't even perform it on tour, I know that's very delusional. Talking about delusional, lastly I wanna hear No Air. Do people even remember this song? I frankly don't know, but I love it and I want it to get the credit it deserves. Lastly, I also want to talk about Kepler, even though I'm not seeing them, because I am broke and simply can't afford good seats for both days. I also have school on Monday, so it's not like I can just teleport from Germany to magically make it on time. However, if that wasn't the case, there are two songs I'd need to see live. The first one being the Grand Song of the Year, Shooting Star, because I would bawl my eyes out the same way I did with Back to the City when I saw them last year. And also Grand Prix, because that is such a gem and I'll love and defend that song till the day I die. Apart from that, there are some killer B-sides that don't get enough love and recognition, which is probably almost every Kepler B-side, but my favorite from those would be Le Voyage and Lion Tamer. Damn, I really do love both of them so much. They're not only some of my favorite Kepler songs, but also some of my favorite K-pop songs in general. I could actually make a proper video about that if you'd like, but there is definitely a lot of Kepler. Anyways, this video is not supposed to be about me bragging how amazing Kepler's discography is, but if you'd like that, definitely let me know. My last pick for the dream set list would be Galileo. It's actually amazing how great Kepler's music has become. Like with every of their recent releases, I thought, wow, they really outdid themselves, but they do it time and time again. Of course, they might change it up a bit now there are only a 7-member girl group, but I don't think that'll be the case. Or at least, I hope not. Wake one, please, I'm begging you. Anyways, not me talking about Kipron more than any other artist on this video, even though I'm not gonna see them. So I'll stop right here. I'm not gonna talk about other artists today, because I either don't know them as much, so it would feel disingenuous to me, or I didn't get that great of an idea for their set. If you have your own dream set list, please share them with me in the comments. However, that is not all yet. I decided to leave this segment for the end of this video because it isn't really connected to the topic, but I talked about the previously upcoming BDU concert a few times, so I want to address that I didn't end up going there. It was very unfortunate because I was really looking forward to it, but due to the railways being damaged by the recent floods, ending up in my train being cancelled, with little to no other options, I just wouldn't get to the venue on time. Of course, this pulling could have been prevented if the transport company was more transparent with their information, but this situation is just very complicated for everyone. People literally lost homes or got separated from their family. So my situation in comparison is really not that serious. And because it is not, I had some headcanons. In the end, it just wasn't meant to be. But I believe there are two outcomes the universe has prevented me from. One, more lame, but also more likely, I could have embarrassed myself in front of Jay Chung while taking a snapshot picture of him, and that is very serious to me. Like I could live with embarrassing myself at school or in the street. Those people come and go, but in front of Jay Chung, that would be the death of me. What if I was added to the list of crazy K-pop stans like those 17th Vernon gets on his Funkos? No thank you. My second hypothesis, which is way more interesting and way less likely, is that I would somehow become besties with Jae-chunk. And in that case, I'd be literally unstoppable and I win in life, which is very discouraging at the age of 21. I'm not even gonna dive into how jealous some K-pop stans could get, because I'd be too in a way if that happened to someone else. So fortunately for my fragile emotional soul, that didn't happen either. Anyways, that was enough of my lore for today. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, bye!